Hey guys, JPF Hack here, hope you're doing great. This is part 6 of the series Perspective in Action, and today I'm going to talk about save while others are wasting. And it's very important to think about savings. You know, we always want to make more money and make more money, which is good, but at the same time, saving is very important because the more money we make, the more responsibilities we'll have, but there's also more opportunities for us to be wasteful. And I'll give you a few examples of real life situations that I know that are examples of where you could actually save. Some people that I know and I met like to go to Starbucks, for instance. Starbucks have good coffee. I have nothing against them, but at the same time, if you go there every day and buy those like super fancy macache Ato coffee, then you're gonna end up paying like $5 per coffee for like 20 working days a month. This is like $100, right? That's $1,200 a year. And then if you add the fact that, another friend of mine that I spoke to, he likes to exercise from time to time, which is fine, but then he has a membership for the general gym, and then he has a membership for the yoga gym, and then the membership for the boxing gym, and the membership for the Thai boxing gym. And then when you add those up, it's like $200 a month. And for sure, there's no way that he goes to all the gyms enough time to justify the monthly fee, but it's still $200 a month. So that's another $2,400 a year. And then another story that was very interesting is, I'll be honest with you, obviously I have to spend for things, but I don't like to spend for everything, right? I like to check my things because as I told you, I like investing and doing other things that are more, for me at least, more useful with the money. So I went to a meeting and I met with one of the nurses, and when I got there, I was using one of my cards that is a card that I've paid for a few years ago. So it's good. I don't have to pay anything. I save that monthly expense and, put it for other things that are more fruitful. So I go to that meeting and that nurse was driving a Mercedes, and I have nothing against the fact that she has a Mercedes. That's pretty cool. But, she knew the situation when we got in, and she's like, she knew that I was onto something, like with the work and everything that we're doing and like the expansion that we're having and so on and so forth. So when she saw the car, she's like, "Your car is a bit old." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, and then I'm to myself, I'm thinking like, okay, so what's the big deal, Okay. And then she paused a little bit and she says, "That is pretty cool." I said, "Okay, why?" She says, "Well, because you made a post on Instagram called BDIL and you talked about, knowing where to put your money and saving, business, debt, investment, then luxury. So do not buy luxury first with the money that you have, invest in your business, then you pay your debt, then you do investment, and then with the residual income from those activities or the income from those profits, then you can eventually do some luxury." But it seems like I'm working and I went straight for the Mercedes while you're building your business and you're saving to put more into your business so that you can be further down the road. And I'm looking to discuss with you about my nursing business, and I realized that I may have to return eventually my car and take another type of car so I could have more money for my business. So I'm pretty glad that you actually do what you talk about. And I said, "Oh wow, I didn't expect that you would sell my post, but I'm glad that it serves its purpose." So the reason I share that story is because at the end of the day, it's exactly it, right? Like if I don't have to pay a few $100s a month, which is tons of saving that I could put on investment on stocks or on other type of investments in my business and everything else, like it's so much better down the road than just like thinking that I'm driving a nice car, right? So I'm telling you this because I really hope for you that you look into your expenses and see what you are doing so that you can take that money back and reinvest it for you and give yourself more chances, more control, and more opportunities to be less dependent on things that you don't want to do. So I hope this helps. Have a good day. Bye.